guys, can Nvidia double its already very inflated price in the next 5 years? That's the question that I'm going to be answering in this video. But also, stay tuned till later on in the video. I'm going to talk about the concerns that Nvidia is existing in some kind of bubble akin to the dot-com bubble, which y'all know popped and it wasn't good. Is Nvidia on track to do the same thing? We're going to talk about it. So Nvidia's stock has already doubled twice consecutively in a 7-month period. And so when we talk about the possibility of Nvidia doubling its stock price again over the next 5 years, well, we've just got a few things we've got to consider. So first of all, we got to talk about supply, demand, right? And it's important because the stock price is directly influenced by the dynamics of supply and demand for Nvidia's GPUs. So let's talk about that demand. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a key driver here. The predicted CAGRs, two different market researchers gave two different CAGRs for Nvidia, 20.8% and 38.2%, again from different market researchers, and that to me indicates significant growth in the AI chip market. Now, there is potential demand increase for over 250%, 258% for Nvidia's GPUs in 5 years if it keeps pace with the AI chip market. Now, there are a few factors that are contributing to this increased demand. First of all, there's emerging technologies like generative AI and autonomous ride-hailing services. Maybe y'all saw the announcement just just a few days ago where Elon Musk is announcing that he's going to reveal the robo-taxi. Different things like that are emerging technologies that's going to push Nvidia upwards. And also there's the possibility of advancements in artificial general intelligence, or AGI. So when we talk about supply side economics, Nvidia has a market dominance due to its limited competition. The reason Nvidia is because they were first. They have a very strong and very distant lead from all their other competitors. Their market position is potentially being challenged though by new entrants like Advanced Micro Devices and Intel, and also existing big customers like Alphabet and Amazon that may be developing their own chips now. So what is their strategy? Well, they do have a strategy for maintaining their market dominance, and that is they're putting a lot of emphasis on innovation so that they can stay ahead. They are way ahead, but they realize the competitors are coming, and so they are sprinting to stay ahead, and that's exemplified by the introduction of the Blackwell platform, which we'll talk more about as we go along. So we do have to look at just a few of the challenges to their valuation, and that is really the biggest obstacle I see to Nvidia's price doubling, and that is they already have a very high valuation. They're currently trading at 35.6 times sales, which suggests a high growth expectation. An analysis by financial professor Aswath Damodaran suggests a fair value that's lower than current stock price, with a potential underestimation of demand. And really all of this, the question really comes down to investors' expectations. It all comes down to investors' expectations, because it's investors' expectations that influence the long-term growth valuation, stock valuation for Nvidia. If investors believe that the stock can grow, if investors keep believing in Nvidia, then the stock price will stay high. And so the answer to the question, well, Nvidia's stock could double if demand outstrips estimates, if the continuous innovation continues to occur, and if investors maintain a positive long-term growth expectation beyond typical valuation time horizons. So could it happen? Yes. Now I'm going to give you what some analysts are saying the exact number to towards the end of the video. But right now I want to give you 2 reasons why I personally believe that Nvidia is still a buy. Now, I'm an investor in Nvidia. I love this company. Absolutely. I've made a killing. I think I'm up like 500% on average on this company. So very happy with the performance of Nvidia so far. But I want to give you 2 reasons why it may not be too late to invest in Nvidia today. So Nvidia has seen, again, significant growth, and it's been attributed to their AI-driven demand for GPUs. And everyone's anticipating continued growth due to specifically increased data center investments. And so that's really what the 2 big growth drivers, the key growth drivers for Nvidia. This is number 1, an increase in data center investments. Data centers are the primary revenue source for Nvidia, generating 83% of their $22 billion quarterly revenue. And there's substantial growth that's happening in AI infrastructure. They're spending $260 billion. $260 billion is being spent on AI infrastructure by top cloud services. And just in 2023, guys, just in 2023, $260 billion being spent by top cloud servers to build up their AI infrastructure. There is an expected acceleration in data center infrastructure. I think they're expecting it to increase by 11% in 2024. That's being driven by new generative AI applications. There's also high demand for Nvidia's AI optimized servers, which is evidenced by a doubled backlog at Dell Technologies. But so that's the first thing, it's data centers and their investment in data centers. That's number 1 reason why I think Nvidia is still a buy today. The second reason is their diversification beyond GPUs. So Nvidia's offerings includes GPUs, but it also includes software and systems. So they're not just in the GPU business, but they're in the software and systems business, which is enhancing their market position. They are strategically bundling their products, such as the DGX system that contains 8 H100 GPUs to optimize those profit margins. And when we look at the financial performance and just the ability for Nvidia to maximize their profits, they are being strategic about positioning for potential and profitable growth. They have a history of strategically positioning gaming GPUs for price increases, which benefits from upgrades. Now, they have also similar strategies that are employed in their data center sector to enhance their profitability. And exceptional financial results, guys. Their net income growth is 581% to nearly $30 billion, which reflects their extremely high profit margins. And again, that competitive landscape, we can't ignore it, right? There are existing and emerging competitors, and they're receiving competitive threats from companies like Intel, Advanced Micro Devices that are developing AI chips. But you know what? It doesn't matter because Nvidia has a competitive advantage. They are the leader in GPU technology and innovation, pushing the envelope of what is possible in today's world. And they've had significant, look at the company. They have huge, significant financial resources that are bolstering their market position. So future prospects for Nvidia, well, I think that, and really it's just what the analysts say. The analysts are predicting 35% annualized earnings growth in the coming years. So what does the long-term market potential look like? Data center market opportunity is estimated to be worth $1 trillion. So there's a potential for shares to reach new highs over the next decade, despite slower growth compared to past performance. And that's what I think you're going to see. You're going to see this huge, absolutely just like explosive growth from Nvidia. I think it's already happened, but it's not too late. We may not see the same explosive growth that we've seen over the last month, over the last few months, but it's not done. Now I think it'll kind of level off and you'll see a more gradual growth over the next few years. And that really brings us to that idea of is Nvidia living in some kind of bubble? Nvidia's seen, again, significant stock rallies fueled by advancements in AI technology. And there has been some concerns. Maybe you're thinking the same thing. Some Wall Street analysts are thinking that there is a potential overvaluation akin to the dot-com bubble and that it's all going to come crashing down. But I think, guys, and that's one of the reasons I want to make this video today, is to tell you that that bubble is a myth, all right? And really you have to look at the definition of what a stock market bubble is. It's explained as a situation where stock prices are inflated beyond the underlying value of the business, driven by speculation rather than fundamentals. And it just real quickly give you some evidence against Nvidia being in a bubble. Their strong AI-driven productivity gains across multiple industries substantiates Nvidia's growth. Some examples of productivity improvements are Meta Platforms reports a 32% increase in ad campaign returns due to AI. Okay, customer service has seen a 14% productivity increase. Factories can see a productivity boost between 30 to 50%. This is not a fad. This is not a bubble. This is a revolution, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. This is akin to the Industrial Revolution. This is the AI revolution, and Nvidia is riding that. What they're creating the wave. It's absolutely outstanding, absolutely amazing. So when we talk about the importance of Nvidia's GPUs in AI, they are central. Realize that Nvidia is central to training large language models, or LLMs, with extensive computing demands. And they are dominating the market. They control over 90% of the AI chip market with their H100 processors. And when we talk about profitability, guys, their profit margins on these chips, according to Raymond James, 1,000%. Yeah, their margins are 1,000% on their H100 processors. That's crazy. Why? There's no competition. Why? Because they're destroying the market. So when we look at their financial performance, market outlook, when specifically look at the revenue and earnings growth, Nvidia has seen significant revenue and earnings growth that's backed by robust demand for their AI chips. And also they've got support from the government. The US government grants are aiding the semiconductor industry in general, and it's benefiting Nvidia indirectly. And also we've got anticipation of new chip technology, specifically that Blackwell technology, that's going to offer substantial performance improvements. So when we look at these new developments, when we look at the future technologies, that Blackwell graphics card, I mean, it's the introduction of the successor to the H100, and it's expected to offer significant improvements in performance and energy efficiency. And also, Nvidia is partnering with TSMC. Their collaboration with Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing for advanced chip production using a 4-nanometer process is huge, and it's a knockout blow to the industry. The government investment in semiconductor manufacturing is huge. $6.6 billion, guys. $6.6 billion grant and a $5 billion loan to TSMC for a new chip plant in Arizona is massive, and it's going to benefit Nvidia's future chip production. So when we look at the earnings growth forecast, analysts are predicting, here's the number, 35% annual growth in earnings over the next 5 years. So where does that put the stock price calculation? Here it is, guys. I know you, and I appreciate y'all watching the video all the way through to this point. There's a projected increase in stock price to $1,569 per share, which is an 85% rise from current levels, even under conservative valuation assumptions. And that's why I think, guys, that Nvidia is still a great buy, even at its current price. And Nvidia's continued innovation, their market leadership, are likely to sustain these premium valuations and a strong market performance. So in conclusion, guys, this is it. Nvidia is well positioned to continue its growth trajectory, underpinned by solid fundamentals, strategic advancements in AI technology, countering the bubble speculation. But thanks, guys, for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like, subscribe, Appreciate y'all. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Peace.